Hello class, it's Miss Roberts here, and today we're going to explore the affirmative speech assignment. I'm going to review the assignment and its requirements, the outline, and places for you to find resources where you can look up APA format and to help you out with APA format. Let's begin. Okay, everyone. So this is the affirmative speech presentation requirements. So here are some of the overall requirements. Because this is an asynchronous course, your speech will be delivered via YouTube link and video. Excuse me. So you want to make sure that you look at how to upload a YouTube video. I'll be posting a link shortly to help you figure out once you filmed your speech, how to upload the video. It's pretty simple. Make sure you have a Google account so you can make your YouTube page, YouTube account. You're able to make it unlisted or public, that's up to you, but do not make the link private until after I'm done grading, or do not delete the video until after I'm done grading. So overall for the speech, you're going to present an affirmative speech related to communication studies. And this can vary between career choice. So if you want to write a speech about your career, that's fine. Happenings on social media, trends in media, different types of media, how-to guides related to something communication studies related, etc. If you have any questions about the type of topic you want to choose, or if you need confirmation if it's acceptable for this assignment, please let me know via the Canvas inbox or email. Now, once you decided which topic you're going to choose, you want to speak for 4 to 6 minutes. So make sure to speak within those timelines. Luckily for your YouTube page, your YouTube video, I'll be able to see automatically how long the video is. Now this assignment is worth 150 points. The presentation video itself is worth 150 points and the outline is worth 50 points. So in your video, you can use note cards, but make sure you do not use full sheets of paper, or at least don't have full sheets of paper directly in front of you. I'll demonstrate why. For example, when we have full sheets of paper, we have a tendency to do this, cover our faces. That could be true for in-person or video speeches. So you want to make sure to have note cards. You want to make eye contact with the camera and make sure that you speak in a moderate tone. Make sure you have enough lighting. Also make sure you have an amplification device such as a microphone, but just make sure you can be seen and heard properly. You can also sit or stand, that's up to you. If you're sitting, you want to make sure that you are sitting straight up, looking into the camera. Or if you're standing, make sure you stand up straight, keep a straight posture, but just also make sure that you're still loud enough for me to hear you. You also want to use at least one visual aid to support your information. You don't necessarily have to use editing software to insert pictures. I've had students just put up a picture, just hold a picture via their tablet or an actual physical picture or an actual physical object. But make sure you have just one visual aid supporting your information. Make sure to upload your speech on YouTube and provide the link. And also make sure that you verbally cite 3 outside sources. Make sure that they're credible and not Wikipedia. Next, I'm going to show you the outline format. You'll be able to find the outline format within the modules. I'll show you right now where to find it. So here are the course modules. You'll see the affirmative speech presentation and requirements that I just showed you. And you'll see the file that contains the speech outline. Notice there's also a spot where the affirmative speech outline is. This is where you're going to upload your outline. And your outline is going to include a copied and pasted version of, a copied and pasted link to your YouTube video. So let me go ahead and do the switcheroo. So next, you'll find the outline format. In order to earn the full points or the full 50 points, you must include the following. Notice we have the introduction, body, and conclusion. Also notice that we have headings such as the teacher getter, fair hearing, thesis statement, first main point, second main point, etc. Review, final statement, etc. Make sure you keep the headings in the outline format. So whether we were in person or whether I'm watching the video, I need to see exactly where you are in the speech, so each part is labeled. You can make this an easy process by keeping the headings and the labels and cutting out my instructions like this. So you just put whatever you need to put, and it makes that really easy. So I'm going to undo that really quickly. Also notice that you'll have a space where I will expect you to copy and paste your YouTube video. You can have a title that's pretty much optional, but I do need a YouTube video. If you do not have a video but have an outline, you'll receive a temporary 0 on your presentation grade because that's what I need to view in order to give you a grade. So in the introduction, you'll have your attention getter. This could be a question, fact, stat, or quote, but it's the first thing that you say. If you use a fact, a stat, or a quote, make sure to verbally cite where that came from. So you can say according to such and such, or such and such says. In part B, you're going to talk about why is this topic important? Why is this an interesting topic to listen to, discuss? And then finally, you'll have your thesis statement and overview. This is one sentence where you're going to tell the main ideas of your speech. So for example, today I will talk about A, B, and C, and that will be based on your main points 1, 2, or 3. You can use a fourth point, excuse me, if you want to. Excuse me. So, excuse me, I had to cut off for just a moment. So just overall, in the body section, you will divide your points into 1, 2, 3, or 4 main points. The fourth main point is optional, but you have to have at least 3 main points in order for you, excuse me, in order for you to earn full credit. And within those main points, you're going to write in full sentences what the subtopic is about, and you're going to incorporate your in-text citations. So you can do this in one of 2 ways. You can put in parentheses the information where what you came from, or incorporate it into the outline. So you can say, or excuse me, you can write according to such and such, or such and such says, and incorporate it into the body section. So once you develop your body sections, you'll have to have a conclusion. Remember that on the rubric, your outline is graded in 3 parts: introduction, body, conclusion, in addition to the formatting and how well you integrated your sources and created an APA format. So you want to review. Your review is based on the thesis statement. So you can say, today I just talked about A, B, and C. So that pretty much gives a recap of the subtopics in your body section. and then your final statement. Your final statement can be a tie-in from your introduction. For example, in the attention getter, say if you asked a question, you can then answer that question at the very end, or you can end with a question or end with a takeaway. So if you have any additional questions, please let me know. But in order to earn full credit on the outline, I need to have the video. I need to have all the sections filled out. You can take away the instructions, but leave the headings. Everything must be in full sentences, and you have to incorporate the in-text citations. You also need to include a reference page in APA format. But of course, if you have any questions, please let me know. Finally, we'll go ahead and look at two of my favorite websites to help students put their information in APA format. So give me just a moment. So the first website that I like to use is the Purdue OWL website. Purdue OWL stands for the Purdue Online Writing Lab. And this is the APA format section. So you can discover how to put in text citations, which is of course required in your outline. You'll be able to look at an APA sample paper, so you'll be able to see the reference page and a list of references. There are also pages that discuss how to format specific references. So this is a book, for example, and it gives you several scenarios such as no author, book with an author, multiple authors, translation. You can also look at electronic sources, which many of us will use. So you can use web pages, videos, etc. So you'll be able to look at web page and online content. You're not allowed to use Wikipedia, but say if you're allowed to use it in another class, here's how to do so. And this is just a great guide to help measure against what you have in regards to a generator, which I'm going to show you in a minute, and just so you can learn how to format it. And you can use this website for other courses, such as English class in relation to your MLA format or Chicago style. So this is a great website for your writings in the future. Here I have Noodle Tools Express. So in a college that I used to work at, they used to pay for this particular website. However, Noodle Tools Express is a free tool. Notice here it says exit and log into Noodle Tools. If you do end up on the Noodle Tools website, you can just go ahead and Google Noodle Tools Express and find this free website or this free tool. Or you can go to, say, if you're on the main website, you can go to free tools. You do not have to pay for this tool. Notice they have MLA, APA, and Chicago style. We're going to be using APA for this project. So say if we wanted to look at a website and cite the website for our reference page, notice that we have different boxes. Notice that you fill in what information you have. Any information you don't have, you can omit, with the exception of the information in the asterisks. So this is the information for the website. You can also look at the APA guide and see and get an idea of what the formatting will look like for your reference page. So this is Noodle Tools Express. I'll go to free tools. So this is just in case you go onto the Noodle Tools website. It's a little bit difficult going back and forth, so that's why I had to go backwards into Google. But this is free tools. if you go on the Noodle Tools main website, now this is the for pay website. You don't have to pay, but just in case you end up here in panic, just go ahead and scroll down. You'll see free tools and you'll find this. I just go ahead and Google Noodle Tools Express, but this is the longer way to do it. Go ahead and go to Noodle Tools Express and you'll find APA format. You can also look at other sources such as database, and we'll just say from a journal. And you'll see that the boxes and the options for the boxes have changed based on type of sources, the type of source that I use, and the formatting guide changes as well. So overall for this assignment, you're required to create a video, a 4 to 6 minute video based on a communication studies based topic. You're required to incorporate at least 3 sources, cite those sources both in text and verbally. So, for instance, verbally you'll say according to such and such, and within the outline, full sentence outline, you're going to incorporate that information as well. You're also required to create a reference page in APA format, and you can use these tools to help you do so. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you so much and have a good day. Bye, everyone.